I'm going to address CC simple. When in the hell did I ever say I called the CPS on you? Would you please tell me that? Some crazy person named Patricia May, who I think I know who it is now because I went through all the people they follow, and it's funny the first people they started following is real familiar. And if it's who I think it is, I really thought you were a friend, and I'm not happy. Cece, you call the cops and you have a field day, because when you find out there's no CPS report been made, you gonna look like a damn fool. She said she is calling the cops right now and making a... Let her. That's her American right. She can do whatever she wants to. But they're really gonna get sick of coming to her house for lies. Cece needs to quit listening to everybody on Scope and learn how to make her own decisions, which those decisions are faulty too. Because she can't get the damn truth straight. She can't say a damn thing right. She can't do any damn thing right. All she knows how to do is get on here and bitch about the same thing over and over and over. Ever since the day she doxed me back on November 26th of last year, I've done nothing but hear from this bitch. Over and over and over. She is a pain in my ass. And I'm not going to the police tomorrow with the pedophile stuff. I'm not going to the FBI. I'm going straight to my son-in-law's brother, who is a lawyer. He said if she ever calls you that again, bring all the scopes to me and bring any kind of identifiable information you have. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay him a visit tomorrow, and I'm going to give him all of that stuff and ask him, do we have a case? Because I'm fed up with it. I'm not a pedophile. I'm tired of you calling me that. Nobody called the fucking CPS on your ass. You got somebody in your room named Patricia May. Yeah. Patricia May, if you're who I think you are, you fixin' to get blocked. Because I know your real account. And if it's who I think you are, you just betrayed me for 6 months. Somebody sent me a DM and said, hey, you better go look in CC's scope. She's saying you're calling the CPS. So I went and looked, and sure enough, she's saying I'm calling the CPS. But I also called who told her that I was calling the CPS. And I'd like to know, where did they get it? Because I never said it. Are they connecting with me telepathically or something? Are they reading radio waves? Did they get a message from outer space? You people are cuckoo. And I don't mean people in my room. I mean, you people, Cece's people. You're cuckoo. You're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And Deb McCabe, I've known you for a long time, girl. Don't think I haven't known you. I know you back to the Brian Wodovich days. And you were nutty as a fucking fruitcake then. You followed this guy around like he was French toast in the morning. And he was a freaking lunatic scammer. You'd cuss anybody out that come near him. God forbid somebody said something about the scammer that did nothing but cuss people and rip them off. Deb McCabe, you're a bad woman. And a lot of people know that. And a lot of people don't like you. So, you keep that in mind too, honey. You got a bad reputation following you too. But as for you, CC, you said you made a fake YouTube channel of her. Yeah, she's been saying that over and over again. If I had a nickel for every time she said that, I'd be rich about right now. There's no fake YouTube channel. There is a YouTube channel out there. No, I'm not going to be like CC. I'm not going to sit here and say CC made it. I can't tell you who made it. But I can tell you we are getting closer to finding out who did. And as soon as that information is released, I will be so happy. And it is going to be a party on this fucking app. I'm sorry for whoever did make it. You're fixing to get doxxed. And you shouldn't have done it. That's all I got to say for you. You shouldn't have done it because you're fixing to get doxxed. And I'm going to be happy because it's going to clear my name, Nil's name, and Sushi's name. And CC has nothing to back up anything that she says. She just gets on this app and starts rattling her mouth 90 to nothing. She never shuts up. Just rattles 90 to nothing. Oh, Tigger's a pedophile. Tigger's a fat truck driver. Tigger's a cage fighter. Neil's gay. Neil pays people money. Neil does this. Neil does that. Neil's never given me a damn dime in his life. And I'm sure he would be quite happy to show you his PayPal. We did fine. We were going through weeks of everything just being fine. No CC, no nothing. It was calm waves. CC has to bring our name into her little scope again tonight when she scopes, and just triggered it all off again. You just couldn't take it, could you? You'd kept on and kept on and kept on. You just made these little snide scopes, and then you'd hide them. You'd make a scope about us, and then you'd say our names, and you'd say a few things, and then she'll hide them. Then she'll say something really snotty, and then she'll hide them. Then she'll say something really snotty, and then she'll hide them. She's been trying to trigger us for weeks now. Well, you got what you wanted tonight. You triggered me. I'm fed up with your lies. I'm fed up with your bullshit. You sit on your channel and you scream at the top of your lungs about how Tigger did this. The name's Amy. Make sure you get that correct when you call the police. Because when they get to my house, I've got a thing or two to tell them about you two, hon. But anyway, Patricia May, whoever you are, wherever you get your information about somebody calling the CPS, I think you're pulling it out of your ass because it was never said. So, that means, what? You're a shit stirrer? Oh, imagine that, a shit stirrer on this app. Imagine that, Neil. Somebody trying to stir shit on this app. Ooh. I don't think her granddaughter said shit stirrer. And her granddaughter did not say, I don't know what her granddaughter said about the CPS, but it was not her granddaughter that said the CPS called. It was Patricia May. I went back and watched it. Patricia May said it, and her granddaughter repeated what she said to CC. I watched the scope. I very carefully saw it. I have the scope. I'm not a dum-dum. But yeah, CC, I'm turning you off for the night because I'm sick of listening to you. Quite frankly, you gotten onto my last nerve. So you go home and you call the police and you find out there's been no CPS report made, and you do whatever you want to do. Pick your toenails, scratch your nose, rub your ass, whatever you gotta do. I'm just gonna go to bed because you really have just irritated me, and I was tired anyway. Yeah, I figured that's what she does in her pastime now, so just figured I'd put it out there. So she needs to grow up. She's always live, Neil. Anytime anybody says something, she goes live. Oh, look. Tigger said, boo. I've got to go live. Anyway, Lisa Jones 123, whoever you are, you have now been blocked, because I said the other day, when any of Gina K's little trolls started to follow me, or if I caught any of them out, I would be blocking you. And yeah, you're one of Gina K's little trolls, and you just got blocked right off my list. Patricia May, whoever you are, you just got your ass blocked, because you came on here and lied to CC and told her to call the CPS. Now, I hope you little shit stirrers on here are having fun, because CC's not right in the head, and she eats this stuff up like candy. I'm telling you, candy. And by tomorrow, she will turn this into... It'll be an apocalypse for her. I'm sure she will be up from now till 6 o'clock in the morning scoping about lies. Because that's what she does. That's the only thing she does. I mean, how many hundreds of people on this damn app can tell you that? she believes anything and everything. Yes, she does. That's like I said. One person had to walk in her room and tell a complete and total lie, and Cece was scope after scope, tearing Tigger apart. Oh, Tigger, how could you do that? Why would you call it on a and I don't buckle her in there, I buckle her in here, and yeah, Cece, I'm sorry that you're crazy, honey. But yeah, no CPS has been called on you, but you do have your American right to call the police, so go ahead. If she would just shut the fuck up and quit saying her name, we'd never speak her name again. But she just keeps coming back, scope after scope. And the only reason she does it is because she's trying to trigger. She wants to trigger us, so we come after her. Because she went after Sushi here a while back, and Sushi wanted to go after her. Anybody can see that wedding registry. Hell, half the people in her room knew about it. Where was the secret? My God, you make a wedding registry, and it's online for everyone to see. There was nothing malice said about your daughter. I think your daughter is a great person for being a part of the armed forces. I wish her the best. I hope she has a great wedding. I'm sorry she has you for a mom, but other than that, I think she's a great person. Probably why she moved to Texas is to get away from you. So, but anyhow, you can't deal with that level of crazy. It's over my head. I've never, in my 52 years, ever had to deal with someone so nuts. So, anyway, I'm going to get off of here. Oh, she got her granddaughter around again. Yeah, she needs to keep her granddaughter away from Scope. Scope's not a place for kids. So, but anyhow, that's her. That's her choices, her life. She can do with it what she wants. So, but anyhow, like I said, Cece, nobody called the damn CPS on you. Your feather brain needs to quit listening to every troll that comes into your room. Get to know your people before you talk any crap on here. That's all she's got to do. Leave us alone. Go away. Leave us alone. Quit bothering us. Because if you will remember, Cece, it's you that keeps coming back and scoping and putting our names in it. Scoping and putting our names in it. We ignored you for 2 weeks. We totally ignored you. Because you would come on and you'd make hateful remarks about us and then erase it. Well, you don't erase it, you just hide them. And then you'd come on and you'd make hateful remarks and then you'd hide it. Trying to trigger us every way you could because you wanted us triggered. Well, you got us triggered tonight. And I guess you got what you wanted. Cece obviously attracted all of the lunatics to her room. Well, I'll tell you what, Neil, I don't know what it's like in Australia. But as soon as I get through talking to Peter tomorrow, I will let you know what he says on whether I have a case on her or not. Because I got that last scope, the one where she called me that again. So I have a total of 6 scopes now where she's referred to me as a pedophile. And I have also got my ex that I was with back then to state her birth date, when we got together, and everything. So all of these, the paperwork and everything is going to the lawyer. And so we're going to, I don't want to really say too much. Let's just say it's going to be handled, okay? It's going to be handled. When it's handled, I'll update when I can. Oh, is she having a coronary? I'm not even listening to her. I could care less anymore. I'm just letting her rattle her jaws. She never shuts up. I mean, I swear to God, I think that's the only thing she lives for. The FBI doesn't give a snot about what happens on a Periscope app because you said, I saw your daughter's bridal registry. Oh, FBI is going to jump right back in and get you for that one. You can't just call FBI. No, you can't. FBI hotline, may I help you? Cece seems to have them in her back pocket, though. Knock, knock, knock. FBI, this is Cece. It's safe. Can you imagine that phone call? This is Cece. I'm being harassed. People said they saw my daughter's bridal registry. What can you do for me? Lady, I can tell you to get the fuck off that app. They're going to tell her to turn the damn app off to get away from it. Because I've never threatened her life. And that's one of the things that anybody, if they were going to consider a case, would. I don't threaten people's lives. I don't dox people. I've never given out her address. Never given out her address, her phone number, or anything concerning her. Now, me, myself, I have never said my real legal name on Scope. CC did say it in that Scope, which I have put back up. Telephone numbers. I've never given out CC's telephone number on here. Don't know it. Don't want to know it. Only phone number I had was the old one, and she claims she blocked me on it. I wouldn't know because I never tried to call her again after she was a bitch to me. But none of these criterias meet what FBI would even want to talk to anyone about. What are you going to call the FBI and say about me, CC? Tigger didn't get money from Neil, which can be solved right like that. Because it's going to come back that there's been no money sent anywhere near me, idiot. So what else are you going to call the FBI on me about? Let's see, what might they be concerned about? Oh, Tigger called, told us that I wore a wig. Ooh. The FBI is not going to take a call from just anybody for anything. And they sure as hell ain't going to get mixed up on some stupid little... But they're not going to get mixed up in some stupid fight on Periscope. Yeah, you get a voicemail. Connect you to this department, to this department, to this department. Yeah, you ain't gonna get no person. But it is interesting. But, anyway. But I don't know why Cece hasn't solved this YouTube thing already herself. She's connected to everybody. She has somebody that works at Google or Twitter or somebody. This whole Cece stuff has gotten old. What is November, December, January, February, March... And now we're into April. Let's see, November 26th. 4.5 months. Don't you think that's long enough, Cece? Find something else to do. She's went through all these other people that she's ripped apart. Belinda? Who else has she ripped apart? Oh, who the hell else has she ripped apart? There was somebody else she tore into. Can't remember who it was. But she's tore into all these other people. Oh, Tiffany? Yeah, Tiffany. That was after me. She tore into Tiffany. She tore into Belinda. But she's still on me. And she's still on Neil. And the only thing that's wrong with Cece, actually, is that Neil and Sushi came to me and said they were sorry. And we worked things out. See, Cece can't say she's sorry. Because Cece will never admit she was wrong. And... that's why me and Cece will never see eye to eye. And isn't it funny how she has a problem with China, and China's on that YouTube page? I don't even watch China. And there's somebody on there named Tay, and I want to know who this Tay person is, because I'm going to bet that goes back to some of China's stuff. Anyway, I don't know who made the damn page, but I do have people working on it, and I'm proud enough to say that I do have friends on here that believe in me and are helping me, and we're getting closer and closer to actually finding out who this person is. We've already got a few ideas. And no, I'm not saying it's Cece. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not going to be like her and come on here and accuse one person with no facts. I'm just saying we have a person, well... person. You'll have to wait for that. And I don't think it'll be much longer before it's revealed and evidence is shown to show who it is. But, Cece, you have all these people that supposedly, that work at... God, where all do they work? Twitter, Google, YouTube. Apparently all the headquarters are right next to your house. So why don't you go over there and just talk to one of your buddies and find out who did the YouTube channel? You're such an idiot. You know all these people so well. Go talk to one of them. Find out who made the YouTube channel. I have nothing against you finding out who made the YouTube channel. Just stop blaming me for it. Don't blame someone without proof. Because there is no proof. And I'm sick of hearing it. God, I'll be glad when this all comes out and it's done and over with. She is live now. Police are talking to granddaughter. That's lovely. But Cece, if you would back off and leave me alone, we could all just end this merrily. But nobody called the CPS on you. Nobody threatened you. Nobody did anything to you tonight. You came on here and went ballistic. And if you have an officer on the phone, I suggest you play back your scopes that you did tonight, so he will know exactly what happened. Or perhaps I should call your police department and do that for you. No, I'm not as weird as you are. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to go have my cookies and milk. Oh, she's always lying. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Y'all be safe.